we're going to do is fresh trim a few days ago, done myself. And I think what today we're going to do, guys, is we're going to take the auto gearbox off of the Mark II Supra and see if our new flywheel will fit on. If it doesn't, I'm going to take the ring gear and take that to machine shop and just make sure everything lines up. Everything is bought now for the manual conversion, which is pretty sweet. I just need to wait for the clutch to come from America. We've got stage 3 clutch coming from America for that. So yeah, it's all go. Obviously I'll need to make up engine mount. I haven't got the yoke yet, but I need to get it from a Mamiya. It's like a 21 spline yoke for the back of the gearbox. And that, it's like 50 something quid. Nothing really for that. Now I just need to get the custom drive shaft made up once I measure it all up. Done stuff like that before, pretty easy. There's a good place I use over in Heathrow for that. So yeah, pretty good. We're going to get the gearbox off today. That'll be fun. I have to jack it all up and have a look at stuff. And I'm waiting for the coilovers to come too. I bought quite a lot of stuff for it, quite a lot of stuff for the Supra. So yeah, the manual conversion's almost there. I may even fit the clutch pedal today. Yeah, let's crack on with it, alright? Let's see. Here's my little beauty, just waiting for some things to happen. I am going to take off the sunroof seal as well at some point when the weather gets better. As you can see, it's not very good anymore. It's like hard plastic. And we're going to see a little gap over there. I'm going to get this remade a bit thicker. And I'm going to take these off and get these all 3D printed as well. Get these made up. Yeah, let's get it done. I might even make some base plates to mount some different mirrors on. That's what I might do. Get these base plates made back up, get some different mirrors on there. So I'll get them off today. I might get this off and then just take it up for now. We'll see. See. At least I'll take it all over to the place they're going to get 3D printed all in one go. But then I'll be selling these. I'll be selling these, alright? And I'll be selling the base plates and with the mirrors or custom mirror set up, like a nice mirror on it. So, Supra go time. Just taking a dip off of that as for might need it for something. The engine, the reason I haven't put the head back on yet is because the gearbox to engine mounts are really easy with the head off, so that's why it's been left off. I'll prop this up and get this done. Things first, I've got a couple of starter motor bolts to come off, 1, 2. They go through the, well, just through the gearbox by the looks of it, and the plate, is there a plate in between? Looks like there might be a plate. Well, I've got the top of the gearbox bolts here. There looks to be one there, which is wrong side, got loads of washers on it too long. One there, which isn't even in properly. Obviously you use 2 long bolts. And then the ones on the bottom, so we're going to jack it up as high as we can and get it up really high. I will need to do something about this rack bush in there. That looks awful, that, doesn't it? If anyone's got any suggestions, get some new ones of them. I haven't ordered them yet. I will do them because they look like they've just gone. I've got new engine mounts to go in, which is nice. They can be done fairly easily, I think. From here and then there. I'll do that by supporting it and sliding out and sliding a new one in. Yeah, so good to go so far. This is not needed, this stabiliser bar. I could take that out because it is just going to make a, unless I can get new bushes for it, it's going to make a bit of a noise. Alright, let's get cracking, let's get the gears, jack it up and get the gearbox off. You might have already seen, I've got the bell housing off a 7M W58. I've got brake calipers, 300X brake calipers or R32 GT ST calipers, which I'm going to rebuild. My gearbox, which I won't tell you what's off yet. These are for the S13 front struts. I've got a genuine MA61 clutch pedal, which I will clean up. I'm going to get the jack out now and the turbo obviously in there. I'm going to get the jack out now and jack the baby up. I've got my brand new flywheel in there. Brand new, lightweight flywheel. So get it all off and see what we can do. She's all jacked up, she's not going anywhere. Let's give her a shake. Not going anywhere, solid. This fell down the side here, I'll get that all off. Oh Jesus. Take it out really. Put that somewhere safe. In the car maybe, put it on the wall for now. We'll get a new water pump on there at some point, as it does need to go on after the front thing goes on, I think. Right, I can go on top here. Oh Jesus, what dropped? That's it, attention on. Right, now we can get everything off, and we've got room to get the gearbox off now. Should have sufficient room there to get the gearbox off, drop it down. Could go a little bit higher, but I think that'll do for now. Right, let's get it done. 15mm. Let's get these off. That's coming out nicely. Get it by hand now, probably. So one bolt out. Right, this bolt here must be like step down or something. I don't know what it's for. Weird it goes that way. I wonder where it actually goes to. On top of the transmission, top of the gearbox. I have to find out where it goes to. But yeah, that's off now. Sort of put that little bolt back in the top of there. 1 second, so it goes in. Yeah, I could just go into that one there for the turbo. If that's an oil drain, might do that instead of drilling something in the sump. Looks like a good one to do. Obviously that's going to be the pressurised one, that side. That'll be the return line, that one there. Because that looks like that, yeah, that's correct. So I'll just go into there, I'll get a double banjo, and I'll go into there, the return line for the turbo, and turbo one can come this way, into there. Should be good enough. I've just got to get this one now, it's 14 here. That way around. Is it 14, that one? Oh, it is, but I need a tighter spanner because of the ribs on the gearbox. Picked up my new stool, give me a bit of extra height. Perfect. Oh, that's much better actually. That literally has helped so much. Get this one out now. Get that out. Another one out. How many we've got on there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 washers. Right. Now we've just got to get the gearbox starter motor ones off. It's unclipped. Remember where that goes. I've got a wire here, it's clipped on the gearbox too. You see, it's very dirty this car. That is bolted on, maybe I will bolt that one off. These are in fact 14s and they do come off. Oh okay, look, it's got a bolt on that side as well, I didn't realise that. That's how they've done it, they've bolted it through. A bit long. Get them off. There's one starter motor bolt out. I wonder why they've done them like that all the way through. It shouldn't be, but I'll get the correct one to go in the correct length one to bolt into 7 and starter motor housing. That was literally the longest bolt in the world. That one. And now starter motor should come through. Yep, beautiful, beautifully through. I'll rest that over here for now. I know the orientation it goes. That's it. Very lovely, very very lovely. There's a little plate in there between the gearbox and the right, so that one there's a 12. Just undoing it. That's loose now. Get my fingers on it if I can. Might be a bit tight to get fingers on. It should come off. A bit tight, I think. A bit tight to get fingers in it. Oh, do two finger method on the top and twist with your 2 fingers. She's coming out. Depend how long it is. See, she's coming. Who else is excited to see if my method will work? I am. I'm very excited. I can actually mock the gearbox up today and see where the shifter comes out. See. Come on. It's out. Here we go. It's off. There we are. She's off, she's off, she's off. Alright. Hanging in there. So now, fold that in a bit. So now, let's get the shifter disconnected from inside the car, which I'll do from driver's side. Take the seat out. I believe I've just rested this panel in place. Yeah, I have. Get that panel off. I've just rested this in place, so that should just pop out. I'll put this into neutral. Be able to spin the gearbox as well. I should. I don't want to break anything, but it was being held in by. Shift that all the way back. There we go, it's out. It's out. Oh, that was close, wasn't it? That was very close to dropping and smashing. There we go. I think actually what we're going to do is we'll take out the bolts first on the ring gear and the, what do you call it, the torque converter, so we can actually get it out, so get underneath it first. I'm underneath, and the inspection cover is actually one panel here at the bottom, as you can see. Now it's quite nicely done this. They've used a couple of braces either side. Look at these. 2 bolts, nice big braces to bolt it to the rest of the bell housing, so all the bell housing is contained. And that cover is actually underneath those, so I need to get these bottom ones out first, and these ones here at the top. It will come off. I might leave it in by one bolt there so it can swivel around. Well, I don't think it will until I do that. So anyway, let's get them all out and I can just put them back in by one to start off with, so stay there. What else is here? Dipstick tube needs to come off, I'll unbolt from there. Get that off, that's the auto transmission. Yeah, pretty yucky that gearbox. So yeah, once I get that, get one of these off, I'll put them back in, so it's just hanging down so I don't lose it. Let's get them off like 14s. That one there is a 12. Let's do it. I've got my box here. Right, 12. Oh, that's loose anyway. Oh, I imagine these were not very tight when they were put back on. Let's see. Right, there we go. Pull that tube out. It's just come out. Put the bolt back in on the side. There you go, and pull the tube out from the top. Let's get these 14mm ones undone now. Right, there we go. Oh, that was a bit tight, isn't it? Remember, these lines are already cut off. Thump does it. It's coming out, it's bloody well tight, that one is. I reckon that one's been cross-threaded in there. Looks like it's being crossed in there. Yeah, it's being crossed in there, I knew it. Look at the angle it's coming out at. Oh, actually, not too bad. The threads are a little bit rolled on it. It's alright, only just marginally. Yeah, the threads are rolled, you can see, like, especially the top one, a bit hard to see on here, but yeah, it's been crossed a little bit in there. It's fine. Let's get the rest out. Bottom one here, earthing cable on it, okay? Earthing cable to gearbox. Get the other ones undone. So I've loosened that one off, loosened that one off, and undone that one, and now it hangs free and out of the way, which is nice. So I want to do the other side. I need to get around the other side to do it. I can then take off this bottom cover and take off the torque converter bolts. So let me just get up top and take off this tube as well. Auto gearbox tube out of the way. Let's put it somewhere safe. Oh, need it. Before I do any more here, I'm just going to undo these. That's it. Come on. Okay, undo that. Loosen off this one. Awkward this angle. Ah, you fucking arsehole. Oh, excuse my language. One's loosened off, so let's just undo this one. There you go, let's get that undone. That's it. And that one's loose out of the way. Perfect. Now this plate should come off. Yep, perfect. And now I can get to the ring gear torque converter bolts, and it should separate. Put that over there, I'll get that out of the way. I can have a clean up. That bolt goes over there in that box. Leave them ones on. And these look like 12s. 12 mils, I'll get them undone with 12. That's it in a minute from the other side. Alright, so get these into a place where physically can't move, which is there. I'll use that as leverage. Off they come. Yeah. One bolt out. And do the same with the other one and move around to there. What the fuck's that knocked off? Oh, of course, the compression of the pistons. Right, next one. Oh, fucking completely missed that knife. Next one, which is around here somewhere. There we are. Another one, let's get more. And this is the last one. As you can see, it's gone round. There we go. Technically, that gearbox will pull off now once I get the other bolts out. So I'm probably going to put a jack under the back here and take out these two either side. Try and undo these, obviously, undo these ones. Put a jack under the back and it should drop out, but I'm going to take off the linkages there first. Alright, let's go and take off the linkages. Let's have a look. Come out now. Put that here. Get the other ones out. Put that there. Get the other ones out. Let's take it out. Okay, I have to unplug that blue one. That should just pull out. Should just. Which way is it pushed in? Oh, get it out. That blue one, a bit of pain there. And disconnect it down there. Which should look like a little. What is it? A P clip or what sort of clip is on there? A C clip, I think. Oh, no, it is. It's not even that. It's just a. Yes, I do this with my fingers, my thick skin. Yep. There we go. Split pin. That split pin should come out. Okay, the pin is out. Pin's out there, and the linkage is off. Okay, we'll leave that there. Put that back there. That's where it goes. If it goes back on, if it wants to, here we go. And I'll just put the pin back through. And pin back through. Sorry about the dodgy recording today, guys. Pin should stay in there, hopefully. Go. Alrighty. Wonder where a new shifter's going to come out. Yeah, one of these will be a neutral switch. One of them will be a reverse switch, I'm guessing. So we've got how many wires? 1, 2, 3, 4 wires. So 2 coming from there, and obviously 2 coming from the other one. Reverse. Don't know which one reverse is, but we'll have a look. I'll put this one down here for now. Alright, good stuff. Oh, I could check it actually by taking that pin out and seeing which ones make the connection, couldn't I? And just wire it in. And just put the jack underneath the support there, so we'll take these off and get that out. So, what was it? Was it a 14 or was it a 12? Can't remember. Let me go and get the ratchet. These are 12s. Back of the gearbox. Gearbox mounts, as you can see. Got the jack supported up. Slowly lowering it down. Should come out soon. Nice and loose. We'll do the other side a little bit and get to it. Everything's coming up lovely on this car so far, which is nice. Get the last one. Shit in my eyes, lovely. There's another what do you call it there? Another earth cable. It's quite long, isn't they? Come out now, fingers. Yep. Earthing cable out. That there. I'll put them all on there for now. Get this side off. The jack supports it. Yep, seems like it's out. Undo by fingers, not just yet, a little bit, but not enough to actually do it all out by fingers. Go, it's out. The other one there. Let's get these two out. Come over this side a bit for that. Out and get this one out. So it's the last one that's in. The weight should be supported by the jack. Yep, perfect. Right, there they are. They're all out. I could put them back in to be honest, but that's good for now. Yep, now all we've got to do is get these ones out, which look to be 14s. Get 14s on there. Get these ones out. They're 14s. Right. I've already started undoing this one a little bit. That one's coming out. That one out. And then get the other side out. Let's get it out. I wonder how long this one is. Is it ready to come out by hand now? I wonder. Not quite yet. Seems like it should be. Now it is. Just a bit stiff. Gearbox bolt. Put that to the side, go on the other side, get the other one out. The other thing I need to do, I haven't done this one yet here, but the other thing I need to do is obviously disconnect the prop so it can slide back a bit. Disconnect the hanger there so it can slide back a bit and drop down. It should be enough to pull out then. Should give it enough to sort of move back and pull off. So get that, undo this one first. Undo this one first, and technically the gearbox is detached. Fine. Oh, it's tight. It's tight. Come on. There you go. Smooth. Moved. Separating itself, look. It is separating itself, which is nice. Give me a second, I'll get it with my good arm. I wasn't expecting it to draw itself out so much, but it kind of is because of the angle. But that's okay. I have all got all new O-rings as well, what do you call it, like output shaft seal and everything, to crank seal and everything to go on. And that don't fall. Oh, that's loose now. That's loose, there we go, that's loose. Let's get that out. Right. Now I just need to get the prop off, and that'll should slide back. As I drop it down it might slide out, I don't know. Gearbox bolts I'm going to put in the car. Just drop one. I'll put them all in here so I don't lose them. Actually, don't put them there because when I put the seat I won't be able to find them. Put them there. There. Alright. Just load the jack down a little bit. See what we're doing. See what we're doing, if we need to do anything else. Or if I lower it down, it will slide back. I have to take off the prop over there. Yeah, it should slide back then. Oh, Speedo drive. Well, that needs to come off. Let's get the Speedo drive off. Don't want to damage that, do we? We'll need to use that. Let's disconnect that. Let's disconnect it. Right, so we just need to disconnect this there. That's loose. Beautiful. I should go do it with my fingers in a minute. Speedo drive getting disconnected, and I'll transfer that. Once I've got it out, I'll transfer it onto the other box. That'll spin round now. It's very greasy and dirty. It's coming. There we go. Perfect. Lovely jubbly. Let's just keep that out of the way and protected. Tuck it up there. Okay. Now we just need to take off these 14mm. Put it over there. They're 14mm. Take them off on the hanger on. It should pop off. What have I done this side? Done. Pretty long, isn't it? Right, one out. Okay, so undo this side. Come on. Interesting. Not the best angle here. Shouldn't have really done this on this driveway anyway, but I did. What's wrong with that bolt there? It's a head rounded or something. Someone rounded it. Yeah, I don't feel very good that. I think someone's fucking rounded that before. I might have to sort that one out. Different socket. Not feeling the best. Bolts are off, just lower it to the floor now. And we go. Oh, she's off. Okay. There you go, she's off. I think that's completely off. What's that? What's that cable there? Check that one out. What is that cable? Oh, that's just that. That's fine. That's fine. I can just disconnect that from there. That's not needed, I suppose. Weird, isn't it? Let's do for cruise control or something. Let's take that off. Let's take it off. But yeah, everything's out. They're out. These copper pipes are out. We can go down there. Right, let's drag it out. Get that off first. Right, so that cable's off. Go down there. Let's get everything off this car. I should be free to pull out. Yep. Get it off of there. Pull it this way a bit. Push up that way, and then pull the front over this way. Oh, there's some cables attached. You better get them off. See them? They're attached to the gearbox, are they? Well, there you go. Got all these ones here. Better get them off and make a note of them. Once they come off the gearbox though, I wonder. I'll have to do something with these, I wonder what they're for. Let me have a look. These ones down here, I've got 1, 2 and 3. Let's see what they're for. On the gearbox. All seem to go over here to this selection mechanism. Very interesting. Yeah, I won't take that box off, I'll just disconnect them, work out what they're for. These pipes can come out of the way, copper pipes. Alright, start dragging it out of the way once I get them all disconnected. And so these 4 go to the gearbox. Looks like either a black and white or a blue and white, black and white. And I've got one with a green, red and blue. And I've got this one which is the single pin. Well, actually that wasn't connected though. Yeah, that wasn't, was that connected? No, that one wasn't connected, that one. And this one wasn't connected. And I've got this one which has got, let's have a look what colours it's got on it. Bloody dirty, aren't they? Yellow, black, looks like an orange, and the white. Yellow, black, orange, white looks like. So yeah, those ones, I might label them up. 1, 2 and 3. These ones here were connected. These ones. I'll put gearbox on them. Gearbox. Let's pull that gearbox out of the way now. The shaft should pop out the back of it, and then we will move all the tools out of the way, and then we can have a look at the take the ring gear off, and put it up against the new flywheel. Make sure the new flywheel goes on, all the bolts line up. Let's get it out. Let's get it out. Pull it forward a bit, 2 hands of this. Got the gearbox out, and now we can get the speedo sensor out. Might put the mounts with that, or the bolts that go with that mount to that, wherever they were. What have I done with them? Oh, I can't remember now. Maybe with the other ones, maybe. Interesting is I actually just counted this. This is 21 spline. So I wonder if that fits into my new gearbox. If it does, that'll be amazing. Only one way to find out. Check it. Let's get that ring gear off first. Get the impact on it and whip it off quick. The 17mm, as I'll demonstrate with my socket. So that. Let's whip them off with the impact gun. Get the impact gun here in a second. Give me a minute. There we go. Oh, such a weird angle, but hey ho. There we are. Right, on there nice and firm. There you go, 1. Pull this one out. Give me a second, I'll do it. So it's worth noting that this plate was on the front, like this, okay, beveled edge outwards, and that come off, see? Now, did I just take 5 bolts out of there, or did I take 6? Thing off. Doesn't want to come off. Come on. Doesn't want to come off, does it? I have to get it off. Come on. fighting with it. There we are, it's coming off now. Almost got myself in the face. There's another plate behind it, so that one obviously stays on there. It looks like that one didn't have one in. Did I just take off 5 bolts? I can't even remember. Did I? I have to check now. Give me a second, I'll check. 6 and there they are. Right, let's get this ring gear off now and go and match it up to the new flywheel that we've got. Alright, let's go. Should all line up. Let's go and have a look. Okay, and they line up perfectly. If you have a look, I've put the ring gear underneath. Alright, so I just need some longer bolts because this is well long. Well thick rather in comparison to that. So this should go on. I'll put it underneath on the thing just to see. But yeah, it should go on. Get that off and have a look. That is well thick, that is well thick. See, they only stick out by a few threads, so I will need some 7M GTE flywheel bolts. Might have some Evo ones actually in the garage, but I don't know if the Evo ones will fit. We could see. Okay, the Evo ones are not the same, but in essence, stick that through there. I basically need something with that length, that much thread length, because that's how much it goes through, plus whatever the thickness of the flywheel is. Bought some ARP flywheel bolts, and the part number you need is 2032802. Now they are the same for a 4AGE, for a Mark IV Supra, for a Mark III Supra. They are the same part number from ARP, except you get 8. In this I need 6 of them. 2032802, that's what you need for these. I'm going to mock up the gearbox now and see where the shifter comes out. Alright, let's get it on and have a look. There's a 7M bell housing. This is the gearbox, which I'm not going to disclose yet what it is. I'm going to take these bits off of here for now, take the clutch fork off and whatnot, and take all these bits off and then swap the bell housings over. Let's get that done, shall we? I'll make a new pipe out of the union for that, since that's a good union to use. Yeah, make a new one out of that. Let's get this off. I need a 20 and I need a 12. Oh, I need one of these as well because that's off this gearbox. This is off this gearbox because that one doesn't fit in there. I don't know if it's going to be the right height either. So anyway, let's take the bells and bolts off. Let's get them off. So guys, old one's off. New one's going to go on just to mock up. Remember, if it fits, you saw it here first. Hold on. There's that. No, lines up on the dowel. Oi, oi, oi. Oh yes, oh yes. Let's get some bolts in. That's gonna go. So now, that is bell housing swap complete. I have to swap some other things over like speedo sensors and whatnot, but yeah, bell housing swap complete. Let's mock it up to the car, see where that comes out, and then yeah, we'll have a look. It's pretty good, isn't it? Pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that. You need to get one of them ball pivots, and I've got a new slave already, which I will put on at some point. So a side-by-side comparison to the old Autobox. I reckon we're going to be pretty close in terms of shifter location as well. This one might be slightly forward, but I reckon we're going to be pretty close in terms of shifter location. I'm going to adjust that on here anyway. Put that central. Oh Jesus, it's a very stiff, nice box that. Maybe that's a speedo drive, or that one's a speedo drive. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to see which one is the speedo drive, and then there's some other. That's the only 2 sensors actually. One might be reverse output, that might be a speedo drive then. That is speedo drive, that one. Look, pull that out and see if the other one fits in. To get it out, unbolt them, see if it fits in. And yeah, and that one there then, on this one will be the reverse switch, which is 1 wire, 2 wire. Oh, it's weird. Maybe a neutral and a reverse. Have a look at that. But yeah, that's 2 wire there clearly. let's see now if that fits that tail shaft. Push it underneath and have a look. Saw it here first, guys. Tail shaft even fits in. I'm an absolute gangster. I don't even need to buy one. I'm so glad I held off on buying it as well. I thought, let me just see. Let me see if it does. It does. I'm going to pull this off. I'll whip them bolts out of there. Poke that as far as it will go in there, and I can measure the distance I need to have this extended. So it will need to be extended a little bit, I think. Let's get it back out the gearbox. Oh, I'm so happy. What a result. What a result. Going to show you, look. Amazing. Let's get it on the browser now and work it all out how much I need to extend it by. So I'm getting it there slowly. It needs to go forward a little bit. As you can see, still got a bit of a gap. But yeah, it's going up. I mean, the shifter's through the hole. I might need to cut the hole a bit more. This is kind of balancing on here to push it forward a little bit. But yeah, it's getting there slowly. Go forward a bit more with it. I'll try, at least. So, shouldn't leak for any of that. See what we can do. I'll disconnect this as well whilst we're here, because that does need disconnecting. So 12s, get it all off. See where we're at. Because yeah, that's going to be too short, as you can see, and it's not up there yet. It's probably need maybe about 80mm or something on there. We'll see. We'll see. Let's get it on. Bolts are in. That's almost flush. That needs to. I need to move that up and get that in somehow. If that goes through. So look, it's not very long. I think. If I'm out of there, that'll just go through. Need to get some longer manual bolts. Obviously, the manual bolts are a bit short for the. Don't go in too much. Just jack it up a little bit to get them holes line up. Yeah, she's on the dowels. Pretty much in. Is that going in? Might be, maybe. Can't really tell. No, I need to jack up a bit more because of the angle. Get it up a little bit more. Let's have a look what's happening on the inside. Oh, inside is not good. Need to make a little bit of a chop because that's on the it's on the shifter now. Oh, almost on the shifter. Shifter's a bit far forward. I'll have to make a custom little shifter for that. I'm going to trim a little bit of this out, I think. Get some tin snips out and just trim a little bit of this out. I don't want to use a grinder in here just yet. So I'm going to cut a little like that first. See how far we end up going. Can make a little custom stick for that. Bend backwards. We'll trim there so that can go up for now. That should miss. Let's try and jack up a little bit more. Longer bolts because the bolts are the wrong size. What I'm going to do for now is I'm just going to. I found one there which I think is a. I've just cut a bit off the end because it's way too long. I think it was a bolt out for Supra, Mark 4 Supra for putting the spare wheel in. So I've just cut a bit off of that. And I'm just going to tighten that up so at least it's set on the gearbox, ain't going to move anywhere. And I'm going to put it up and see where it goes. So what I'm going to do, let me get that done. Let me get it done, give me a second. That's kind of bolted on with a few bolts. That's not all the way, but it's in there tight enough it's resting on there. I'm going to now jack it up at the back end to where it needs to be so I can get the mount in place. Alright, well, that is pretty much up to where it needs to be. I've got this bit of stick I've just cleaned up and chopped. I'm going to bend it so it comes out central, or central-ish at least. So yeah, I'm going to bend it that way and then bend it that way. Time to get this absolutely glowing hot so we can bend it. Hope we can get it hot enough. One bend. Pretty nice bend. That can actually be trimmed down a little bit. I'm probably going to put the bend somewhere around here so when it comes up it's in the centre, somewhere around here, and I'll have it sticking back a little bit, not straight up. So probably want to put a bend on it by about that much. Oh fuck, that's hot there. Oh, just burnt my finger. That is very hot. It's actually hot everywhere. I need to take it off as I'm going to melt in something. So yeah, I'm going to do it probably about. Oh fuck, that's very hot. Probably about there where that mark is. or a little, no, in the middle of them 2 marks there is where I'm going to bend it. Get that done. Very, be really careful with that. Now we're going to make the other bend. Bend back up. Keep it heated so it don't crack or anything. Get in there, bend it slowly. That's all. There you go, bending some more. Bend on it now and bend it a little bit more, and that's it. Bend it some more. It's extremely hot. I think that might be done. Angle on that is looking pretty nice. Try it. I need to let it cool down and put a glove on for that. Get a welding glove. I can't hold it for too long, even with a welding glove on. I put a lot of heat and gas into it. Alright, let's have a go. Try not to touch any of the plastic. Well, that's pretty damn near perfect. I'm quite happy with that. Quite happy indeed. Yep, that'll do. Just get a little. Oh, it's very hot, and to take it out now. It's burnt through the glove. All you do is just get a little, what do you call it on it? Cut it off where I need to cut it, and get a gear knob on it. Take that off of there so I can weld it on nicely. Get a lot of penetration, I'm going nowhere. Oh yes. Now I'm going to take off the, haven't started it yet, we're going to take these off. Then I can put it up in place and see where, is that 13 on that side, is it? Oh no, it's not. And I can see where I need to extend these, basically. And I'll jack that up so it's level where it needs to be as well with this. 3 of the bolts out. I need to get the 4th one out, which is on the other side. But before I do, that one up there, I know it's gonna get balanced anyway, but I'm just gonna mark it where it lines up so it doesn't need that much balancing when I get it extended. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna mark it from here to here with something, maybe a pen maybe, or a blade. Mark it up now. Now that side is clearly identified by all the scoring I've done in it. Let's go around the other side. Bearings are really lovely on this as well, being low mileage, it's really nice. Let's go over the other side now and get that off. And voila! Last one's out, thank God. They can go in there now. Oh, look at that. That is like absolutely slotted. Ready? Oh, look at that, absolutely slotted. We can see now how much it's off. Okay, that's quite a bit off from there. It's a bit more than I anticipated, but yeah, we'll measure it all up and get it done. Jack this up to where it needs to be first, so it's actually in line, and put that where it needs to go, so it's in line. Put that central's about there. So tuck it up into the body a bit, eh? Yeah, good. Up there, line the body would be nice. Bolts are down there. Let's remove this shifter to mock it up. Got 2 more at the back to get out. The ones go there. That's a bloody long one, isn't it? Oh, they're them ones. I was getting confused there. 2 hands on that, so hold it straight. So all the bolts are out. Should lift off. Let's have a look. Yep, just lift right out. Beautiful, perfect. Right, let's cut this off where we need to cut it, and I'm going to masking tape that up so no shit goes in there. We'll go from there. Right, I'm just going to tack weld that up with a couple of tacks, just to see roughly where we are. See how we get on. Get that done. A couple of tacks on there. I'm not going to weld it up with that gasless one, but it's just easy to get hold of. A couple of tacks on, and why is it not focusing? And yeah, we'll see how it fits in. Looks alright, it's pretty nice and straight. It's pretty much perfect, but if anything, I'll bend it over this way a little bit. Put a couple of bolts in. I'll just bend it over that way a little bit because it's not 100% central. And I do want it, I mean it could move over that way just a tad, but it's pretty good, pretty damn good. I'll knock it over that way just a tad. Okay, and that now is pretty much perfect, I would say. It's leaning over this way a bit, which is what I wanted, and it's pretty damn central this way too, which is nice. Put the knob up here somewhere, so that is pretty good, I would say. Pretty good. Get it all lined up. In fact, that needs to go that way a bit. So yeah, pretty central, pretty damn central. I like it. Right, good stuff. Weld it up properly. Take it and weld it up properly. So now that's apart, I just need to clean that out where I've got all the bloody beading in there from the welding. I might, if I can, yeah, just clean that out. It's got loads of like little splat, which is making it gritty. So we need to clean it all up. I'll just clean it up now. It's apart, and I've got them little horrible bits out. You can see where they've penetrated to. You can penetrate down here, look on this. See? So it's a good job we didn't make a right mess of it, to be fair. Get that one out. I'm stuck in there, but ain't gonna affect it. Rebuild it with some lithium grease. There you go. She's in, all greased up and lovely. A lovely manual stick shift Mark II Supra. Fantastic. Love it. Awesome. Having to cut it and shorten it because now it's in place and it's all jacked up. The gearbox is jacked up where it needs to be. That is not clearing. Not clearing the plastic. That is nicely centred. Looking absolutely lovely. I think it's probably the right height as well with the gear knob on there once you're sitting in there. And if you see, all the bolt holes should line up. Back ones, where am I see the back ones from? From here. Should be lined up, see if we can get a bolt in there. But yeah, that is pretty much a manual swap done. And that isn't going to go anywhere. It ain't going to hit anything or anything like that. So it's a manual swap done for the Mark II. Looking good. To put a thread on there and get a gear knob on there. Take it out now and weld it all up properly. Yeah, just done. I had to redo it. Show you. Put a couple of tacks on there this time. But yeah, should be able to get that apart now and do it. Might take it apart now actually. Lucky I chucked all the grease in there because it stopped the shit going through. That's going to be well hot still. Alright, good stuff. Nice little bent gear knob to where I want it. Make sure you like, share and subscribe because this is one epic build. Got a hub boss as well to go on there, change that. Got the gear knob and everything. I'm going to put a nice aftermarket steering wheel on here. She's going to be a very fancy car when she's done, very fancy. Right, now just take this off, get it off. Got my other builds. See you in the next one.